Glory to God. Faculty, staff, friends, and family, on this day, we honor you. For you imagine this far before our eyes could have ever dreamed of beholding such a moment. To our determined President, Beverly Daniel Tatum, and the Board of Trustees, we thank you. It is your steadfast leadership that has emboldened us to become successful Spelman women. To the Commencement Committee and volunteers, your innovation and dedication is the reason why today's program is running seamlessly. Thank you. And to the alumni, we join you, eager to add to the living legacy that you uphold so well. To the amazing 13-member senior class council that I serve alongside, I speak for the class when I say we are indebted to you. Your selfless and tireless efforts have made senior year what it is. Thank you. To the honorees, Ms. Felicia Rashad, Ms. Debbie Allen, Ms. Wendy Kopp, and the First Lady, Ms. Michelle Obama, we are humbled by you and hope to inspire the world as you do. Now, to the educators, doctors, Oscar and Tony Award winners, activists, preachers, politicians, diplomats, corporate leaders, humanitarians, scientists, Nobel and Pulitzer Prize winners, wives, mothers, and yes, today we were graced by the First Lady, but in our midst sits the future first African-American female President of the United States. Welcome, my sisters of the class of 2011. I love you, and I can't help but be overwhelmed by the dreams that are brimming over your mortarboards and are seeping through your academic regalia. The sight of you all is breathtaking. When we came to Spelman, we each had a vision, an aspiration that drove us to enter the gates. But over the years, some of us realized that what we thought we were supposed to do was not necessarily what we were called to do. Then our visions were upgraded, and we began to pursue the internships, coursework, and mentors that would allow us to pursue the fruition of our true visions. And so, the seed that was planted in us prior to or upon our arrival at Spelman began to extend its roots deep into the earth. I don't just see rows of my peers when I look at you. I see a crop with rows and rows of visions. What we didn't know then is as we began to bud, the world above the soil began to shift in order to create the conditions that would serve as a catalyst for our growth. Yes, this means that the storms that threatened our peace at Spelman, the times that we fought against feelings of incompetence and against the negative thoughts that said we couldn't, the rigorous coursework and uncertain financial aid process, and the times of painful self-reflection were all a part of a predetermined concoction used to give our petals the courage to break through and blossom, no matter how difficult it may have seemed. After all, the testing of our faith builds perseverance, James 1:3. I don't just see rows of my peers when I look at you. I see a crop with rows and rows of visions. On this day, we are being transferred from the warm and familiar soils of the nursery of Spelman College to the unfamiliar soils of the world. The synthesized conditions have incubated our visions thus far, but it is time to be uprooted and replanted. Besides, our petals already began to unfold, and the purpose of this institution is to nurture seeds into planting roots and to instill the audacity of even the prospect of blooming. So sisters, as our buds begin to blossom, I ask that you open your hearts to this charge. As your stems brazenly push skyward, please note these things. Note the soil. There are some that have not made it this far. One person in particular is our sister, Yolanda Nicole Britton Cameron. We raise our wrists to acknowledge her memory and her family in solidarity. These wristbands remind us that though she is not sitting where we are, she is here. When plants die, their remains nourish the earth to enrich the soil for others. The quote that Yolanda lived by was, "If not for me, for them. We are the them." It is because of her that we sprout from fertile ground. A less dignified word for soil is dirt. The content of mud, the matter that stains clothes, dirt. This can be likened to the less glamorous things in life, the issues that are pushed beneath the rug. Do you know that right now in this city, a child is in danger of being sex trafficked? A homeless family is going hungry. Someone is dying from a curable disease. This is the societal dirt in which we must dwell. Our visions are not in bloom for our own glory, but for the glory of God. He gave us these visions to empower others to find their own visions. Within our class, there is an end to sex trafficking, homelessness, hunger, disease, and all other forms of dirt. Our visions are the answers our world needs. Also note the crop you are a part of. You are planted with thousands of Spelman alumni that share visions that can intersect with your own. The class of 2011 in itself is fertile ground for collaboration. Alone, your vision can feed a village, but united, it can feed the globe. And lastly, if you will please note the source of it all. The God that is at once gardener, sun, water, and nourishment. The creator that planted the vision in you while you were still in your mother's womb. The God that loves you unrelentingly and has given you everything you need to grow and blossom and flourish. My sisters, God had predestined your vision to come alive. So let's live it. Be of good courage and grow. Be of good courage and grow. Be of good courage and grow with your brilliant God-given splendor, despite what anyone says. I love you all, and I must say, I don't just see rows of my peers when I look at you. I see rows and rows and rows of visions, and this is just the beginning. Thank you for this opportunity to serve you all, and congratulations.